Me. Besties! I'm here with your yes or no tarot readings. Ah. Hey, besties, hey! Okay. Luckily, it takes a while for YouTube to push you out because I have got to open you guys up on the big screen. Hey, Margaret! Hi, Mardrana. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But hi, besties. How are you? I hope I hope everybody's having a good evening. I'm having a good evening, but it's been busy. Yeah, I'm happy I came too. I didn't get to make it to the gym today, but I did get my nails done and my toes. Will you move this summer? And we've got the Four of Cups here, which means yes, absolutely you will. What is my thing over here doing? Did my TV turn off? Thanks for liking the live, whoever liked it. I appreciate it. Will you enjoy your Florida trip in July? And we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which means yes, absolutely. And I'm in Florida, so if you're close to like Orlando or Daytona and you want to meet up for like a reading, I can give you an in-person reading for 20 bucks. I'll give you a Bestie discount. It's $15 off. So like, let me know. We can meet up in person and do a reading at like a cafe or something. Hey, Ari, how are you? Oh, thank you so much for all the love and respect from India. That means a lot. Like, as a tarot card reader, that means a lot to me. I'm happy you're good. I'm having a good night too. Busy. Like after I got off work, I went and got my nails and my toes done. And then I went grocery shopping. And I took a shower. I did not get to go to the gym today though. But it's fine. It's fine. Will TJ make a thing about the divorce? And we've got the Knight of Wands here, which means yes, he will really try to make a thing out of the divorce. Hold on. Does Christian's family know about his secrets? Does Christian's family know about his secrets? And we've got the Two of Wands here, as well as the Six of Swords and the Death card, which means no, they have suspicions. Like they're really, really thinking about it because we got two maybe cards before we got a solid no. So they have suspicions. They kind of know, but they don't really know. I'm from Florida. Is TJ hiding something in the divorce? Is TJ hiding something in the divorce? Chariot card. Yes, absolutely he is. But you've got the Chariot card, which means he's not going to be able to hide that from long. Like, it's going to come up somehow. Ari, should you consider working at the clubhouse if I end up not liking your jobs at Wendy's? It's a kid's place. Okay. Should you consider working at the clubhouse? High Priestess. Yes, absolutely you should. Will your security deposit get paid this month? And we've got the Ace of Swords, which means yes, absolutely you'll get paid this month. I like that a lot of my morning besties are able to join my nighttime live. That's cool. Sometimes it's been hard for me to wake up in the morning. I do really got to try to wake up tomorrow morning, though, because tomorrow I go out to the beach. So I'm driving on my lunch break to hit the beach. Thank goodness it's Thursday. Does Christian owe you money? Does Christian owe you money? And we've got the judgment card, which means yes, absolutely, he owes you money. Well, it can't be too long because 9 p.m. I have my TikTok live. So it won't be too long. I'll probably jump off at like 8:45, 8:50 just to make sure I have time to hop on my other live. Is Debbie's wife telling him not to pick up the phone? And we've got the Hermit card. So yes, absolutely. Ari, how long do you think an ideal live time would be? Because on TikTok, they recommend 30 minutes. So I've been kind of going with that recommendation. But how long do you want the lives to last? Marjuana, will you get the money he owes you? And we've got the 7 of Pentacles, which means yes, absolutely you will. Will you be getting tips from those mobile orders working at Wendy's? Will you be getting tips from the mobile orders working at Wendy's? And we've got the King of Wands here, which means yes, you will, which is funny because I was not expecting that to be the answer. I felt like it would have been a no, but King of Wands, yes, you will. Is TJ's family going to call you about the divorce? And we've got the 2 of Swords here as well as the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. So that means, no, they're not going to call you about the divorce, but they've definitely been thinking about it because we got 2 maybes and a no, which is so funny. We've got that sequence twice tonight. You think an hour or 2? Okay. Well, Saturday, I think I'm going to try to go live here at like 10 or 11. I haven't just, I think I put it for 10 a.m. So Saturday, I'll try to go for an hour. Okay. Yeah, so we both weren't expecting a yes. I was expecting a no. But you know what shocked me is when I did Uber Eats, like I did that for a while during COVID. And like I was getting like free food all the time. Like when I picked up orders at Wingstop, they were giving me free cookies. When I went to Taco Bell, like they'd be giving me like Baja Blast and like. So I wasn't expecting that as a bonus perk for Uber Eats. But like, yeah, the fast food places, they hook your drivers up. If they make you wait longer, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. The food's going to be a minute, but here's something for you and your wait. So I was like, cool, I don't have to eat dinner tonight because somebody's going to feed me. Will Christian secrets come out this month? And we got the Page of Wands, which means yes, absolutely. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy would you be if you moved to Vegas? And we've got the World card here, which, I mean, I think like you're going to be very, very happy. As far as a scale of 1 to 10, Ace of Wands, like 10 of Wands, you're 10. You're going to be happy. Like you've got the World card, the Ace of Wands, and the first number card we finally got was a 10. You're going to be very happy. I also heard that like Vegas is like a little bit cheaper to live if you live in the right places. Like I know somebody that lives in Vegas and Florida. They have 2 places. They do that because they get paid more from disability from Vegas. So they have to live in Vegas like 7 months out of the month. So they get the like better disability, because Florida, we don't pay very well at all. But you'll be very happy in Vegas. Oh, you'll be at work at 11 a.m. on Saturday. Aw. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, I think Sunday, are you working Sunday? Sunday, I think I scheduled my live for 10 a.m. as well. So Sunday I can try for you. Will TJ take the paperwork from you in April? And we've got the 6 of Wands here, which means yes, he will take the paperwork from you in April. How often do I see you visiting California if you move to Vegas? Well, the trip to Cali from Vegas is pretty cheap. I see like 3 times a year. 3 of Wands is what we got here. And the 3 of Wands is also the traveling card. Margaret, is TJ going to track down your new friend for information? And we've got the Queen of Cups, which means, yes, they will try to track down your new friend for information. Let me finally get you guys pulled up on the big screen so I don't have to look so hard. Since you live in Florida, have you ever heard of the huge mall coming to Miami in 2026? No, actually I haven't. And I've actually never been to Miami, but I do want to go. I want to go to Miami to visit Hell's Kitchen and to go to the Carousel Bar and to check out the beaches down there. But I heard, I'm scared of driving, and I've heard that Miami traffic is the worst. So I avoid places with bad traffic. Yeah, 3 times a year. Like, that's not too much, but that's still fun. It's going to be called the American Dream Miami. I bet you that's going to be a crazy mall. You hope to be moving to Vegas next year? Well, I hope you do, and I hope you have fun. Oh, okay. Well, if you're not, then I'll see ya. I like those little cherry emojis. Those are cute. Mardrana, will you travel this summer? And we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, which means yes, absolutely, you'll travel this summer. You prefer 3 times a month? Aw. 3 times a month. That would be, oh gosh, that would get expensive. Oh, or more than that? Well, you know, maybe you'll get more than that, but you're getting at least 3 for sure. Yeah, I heard Miami's so cool, but everything's so expensive. You heard Florida drivers are very bad. We drive with our feelings down here. Like, we don't really follow the speed limits, or like, you'll just have people who just cut across 3 lanes all of a sudden. I think that's why I'm so scared of driving, because I've only driven in Florida. I mean, I drive on I-4 all the time. It's like one of the deadliest roads in the United States. But when I tell you, like, people do crazy things. Like, one time I was driving and this car decided to randomly stop on I-4 sideways, taking up 2 lanes. I had to like slam on my brakes really quick and try to merge over. And then the car behind me, they were like a couple cars behind me, but they didn't notice. And so they just like slammed right into that car. And I saw that car like go into the air. Like, it was insane. It terrified me. I got off the exit and it wasn't even my exit. I was like, I need to get off this road right now before I have a panic attack. But it's not all Florida drivers either. We just have so many tourists and so many people like that don't know where they're going. So that's why don't know how to drive. And that's why they're like merging over 3 lanes at one time because they don't want to miss their exit. Will you have, Margaret, will you have a baby by your Maryland friend? And we've got the 3 of Pentacles here, which means yes, absolutely you will. Aw, that's going to be cute. They have one in Newhart. What do they have in Newhart? The Hell's Kitchen? I bet you would love LA. I want to try one of those $20 Erewhon smoothies. Maybe a $20 strawberry. I don't know. It sounds like a lot. And then there's like this dessert place that looks so good that makes like mousses and stuff, but makes them look like fruit. And there's this like bar that like girls drink free on Thursday nights, and they use teddy bear ice cubes. They're so cute. Greetings from South Wales. Oh, wow, that's so cool. It's so nice to meet you. Greetings from Florida. I was supposed to go to LA last year, but the boyfriend that broke up with me in Vegas, we were supposed to go Vegas to LA and then home. But we broke up in Vegas, so we didn't make it to LA. And to get back home, I had to sell my, I had to trade my LA ticket, because like getting back home from there was like triple the price to change my ticket. Because unfortunately it was busy season, so that's why there's like no hotels. There's only one Airbnb owned by a single man, which just kind of freaked me out. I don't want to stay in a house alone with a man I don't know. And then there was hostels open, but I didn't pack like I was going to stay in a hostel, so like, you know, that made me feel nervous. That was the only thing I could find in Vegas last year, since my ex took the hotel that we had booked. Let's see. I feel like I lost my spot. Driving in Florida is definitely not for the weak. Yeah, I definitely could have. I was so scared. I was so scared. I called my stepdad and thanked him so much, because that day my stepdad just replaced my brakes, and my brakes were whacked. They were so whacked. Like I needed new rotors, new brake pads, like the whole 9 yards. So if I had been driving before my stepdad fixed my brakes and that happened, I wouldn't have been able to stop in time. I wouldn't have made it. I called my stepdad. I was like, I just want you to let you know, you saved my life. I-4 almost took me out. But don't stop in the middle of the highway. Who does that? They were lost. I'm sure they were lost. But that was crazy. That's my I-4 trauma. But the I-4 Express is really, really nice. Like driving on the I-4 Express is so easy. I'm so glad they built that. Even though you have to pay to get on that road, it is worth the money. Definitely worth the money. Let me pop out the chat. I feel like it's not showing me the whole bottom. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Will Paul and TJ get into a fight? And we've got the 4 of Pentacles here, which means unfortunately they will get into a fight. It's not going to be too dramatic. They are going to hold themselves back, but they will. Oh, New Jersey has a dream mall. That's cool. I'll have to like look that up. Did Christian and Krista have something together? And we've got the 5 of Swords here, which means no, they didn't have anything together. Hi, new guy. That's funny that you're new here and your username is new guy. Will you have twins with your Maryland friend? And we've got the Moon card, which means no, not twins, so just one little baby. Hi, Tyler. How are you? Will you marry your Maryland friend? And we've got the 10 of Swords, which means no, you're not going to marry them, but you're going to have kids together. That's interesting. I think he's scared of marriage. I was so happy I got all my videos edited last night. The next couple days though, guys, like for some reason I ran out of shorts. So it's just a lot of makeup shorts. Just a lot of the shorts from my makeup live stream. For like, I think from the 20th through the 22nd. But then after that, it goes back to as normal scheduled. I don't know if I lost a video or what happened. But I didn't have enough shorts for everything. And then I kind of quit doing my dancing tarots for the next couple weeks because I just fell behind and I needed to like catch back up. But I might bring them back. And I might not do them every day anymore. Maybe I'll just do them once a week because they're way harder to edit and take a lot of time. And I want more time to do live streams with you, so I want to spend less time editing. Oh, you guys should definitely visit the mall in New Jersey and then go visit the one in Miami when it opens up. Then you can compare the two. That would be fun. Mr. Perfect, what's up, bestie? Margina, will your sister love her new job? And we've got the Page of Pentacles here, which means yes, absolutely, she will love her new job. Margaret, will TJ show up to court? And we got the Temperance card, which means yes, TJ will show up to court. And he'll be like a little bit more reasonable when he shows up too. Like, aw, Ari, I definitely think you are, but let's ask the cards. Are you strong enough to be a server at Applebee's? And we got the Hierophant card, as well as the Six of Pentacles. So, yes, absolutely, you're strong enough to be a server at Applebee's. I knew you were. They probably don't tip very well, though. My friend was a server at Chili's, which I feel is like similar vibes. And sometimes she would get dollar tips. It was like outrageous. When you first visit LA, will you see and meet tons of hot guys? Aw, dang it. So we've got the 9 of Swords here, which means no, you won't meet tons of hot guys. It says you're going to be a little bit nervous when you're first visiting, and probably because it's your first visit. That's probably what it is. Margina, will you find love soon? Will you find love soon? And we've got the 6 of Wands here, which means yes, absolutely, you will find love soon. Yeah, the right areas at the right time. And I bet you after you scope out LA, you'll find the right areas at the right time. Then you'll have to let us know in case I ever go to LA. Yeah, California men are very attractive. You should also go to the beach when you're there. Me and my ex, when we went to LA, we were going to go to Huntington Beach as well. Because that's where he's from. Perfect. Thank you. Then you might not meet a lot of hot guys at the beach, but at least you'll see them, you know? No, my ex was Spanish. So he was New Mexican, like, that's where he's from. So, and New Mexicans don't like to be called Mexicans. Like, they're from New Mexico, not Mexico. They make that very clear. Yeah, there are so many beautiful beaches in California. Hi, NLP. Yeah, California is definitely known for the beaches. How many exes do I have? So I would say 4, 2 from like the last, like I have my Vegas ex. We broke up in May of last year. And then my most recent ex, we broke up last weekend. So we started dating after my Vegas ex. And then like before that, I didn't date for like 8 years. Like after me and my son's dad broke up, I dated one guy. It was a mess. And then I didn't date for like 8 years. Waited for my son to like grow up and become a teenager. It's hard to date with young kids. So, but now that he's grown, I'm dating again. And as soon as I got back in the dating field, so far I'm 0 for 2. And they both broke up with me for dumb reasons. Like one was the COVID mask, and the other one was because I want to go out to eat instead of going clubbing. So apparently, since I don't like clubbing and I don't like wearing COVID masks, I get broken up with. These guys need to find better reasons to dump me. That's what hurts the most. Like I wish I was like those feel like dumb reasons. For real, they are fools. Aw. Well, me and my son's dad, we were together for like 10 years. So it wasn't like that. It wasn't like an oopsie daisy. We were together for a very long time. But we broke up when my son started kindergarten. Yeah, I don't talk about him a lot. Sometimes he's on my channel. He's the tall blonde guy you'll see me with every once in a while. And everybody thinks he's older than me. So he's taller than me. He's got a beard. Hello, nice to meet you. How are you doing tonight? Oh, I was saying hi to Jasmine. Who are you saying who to? Like, who's my son? My son's name is George. Have you been attracted to Asian men? I've never dated an Asian man. I think some of them are really attractive. I mostly date Spanish guys. That seems to be my type. Preferably like, I mostly date old Spanish men. Like, you know, like 47 and up. Yeah, the guy that's blonde with the beard, that's my son. A lot of times when me and my son go out together, they think we're dating and stuff, and they think he's older than me. Well, that's good, Jasmine. I'm glad you're staying warm. You're very attracted to Caucasian men, but you're starting to think that your future spouse may not be white. Okay. You like Hispanic guys too, though? My son is 15. So he'll be in college in 3 years. And then hopefully I have like he wants to move all the way to Finland, so hopefully in 3 years I have somebody that's like, I can spend time with. Yeah, 15 with a beard, right? And he's got a nice like a thick beard. When we went to Germany, they weren't even IDing him. They were just giving him beers. And when we went to Germany, he was only like 13, but like he was already taller than me. And so they assumed, in Germany, they also assumed that like we were just a couple. Because a lot of the tours we went on came with free beer. So. My son's like, I don't even like beer. They just keep handing me beer. They're like, beer for you, be a real man. Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it was fun. Fun fact I learned when I was in Germany is like, beer is such a staple to Germans that like they had one king, they call him the Swan King, but he didn't like beer. He liked champagne. And the Germans, like, they disapproved. They were like, how can you be king and not like beer? Hi, Delora. How are you? Just a warning, I am jumping off in 5 minutes to do my live stream on TikTok. You guys can come over to TikTok, though. You can follow me on over. I would say the TikTok lives are usually a lot busier, though, so. No, I don't. I have one single marital family member, my cousin, but like he's not seriously dating anybody. Like he has a new girlfriend every 5 months. Like he's just a player, but all the other ones they're taken. No, I won't block you. I just know my cousin, like he's a heartbreaker. He's not a serious boyfriend, the only single one. I think he's just gonna be single and probably till he's like 50. Okay, perfect. Well, I'll see you on TikTok. Is your username the same handle or is it different? I'm really good, Delora. How are you? Marley loves puppies. Welcome to the channel. Dorla, will Tony and you be connecting soon? And we've got the Page of Swords, which means unfortunately not soon. Oh, yeah, he's very attractive, like tall and blonde, like my son. And he makes good money. He owns his own company. So that's why he's a player. He really does have everything together. And he knows how to fix things. His company is like a construction company. Motivational. Hey, nice to see you, girl. Unfortunately, I am about to jump off in 2 minutes, but I'll be on TikTok at 9 p.m. So just taking a little intermission before the next live. But you can join me on TikTok after. It's so hard to find attractive men without players. That aren't players. Aw, no, motivational. I'm so sorry. You know I got I do my 9 p.m.s on TikTok. Some blonde men can be very attractive. I would agree with that. They definitely can. Oh, okay. Cool. You and Ari are hopping over to TikTok after this with me. So that's fun. We're all following each other. Yeah, I got all my videos edited last night, so I had some time before my next live to jump on this live, so I decided to. But I went and got my my nails and my toes done today, and they took forever, and then I went to the grocery store. Yeah. They didn't match the colors, though. They were supposed to match the colors, but they took so long I didn't want to say anything. Like, the toes are like a brighter pink. It's fine. It's fine. So we've got like a pale pink on top and a like neon pink on bottom, but... Alrighty, well, I'm going to jump off this live and get my TikTok live set up, and I'll see you besties on TikTok if you're coming over. Bye, besties.